guys, I am Jen Burson. Today we're going to talk about building resilience in your PR agency. We have some tips to share with you, and we want to talk about kind of recession proofing your agency. We want to help you build a business that will sustain even if economic times are bumpy. I know most people have spent the last few months kind of afraid, or at the very least, aware of the possibility of a recession. Some may say we're already in one. We've been in one for quite a while, but nobody has officially declared us to be in a recession yet, but the signs are here. Now we have high inflation rates. We have low consumer optimism. Kind of heavy selling off of stocks and big drops in the market. And then, of course, the labor market has seen some shifts and some massive layoffs. So it's never good news to be entering a recession. Let's try to look for the bright spot. We have time to prepare ourselves and our businesses to weather the storm. And so let's talk about it. Let's talk about how to prepare your PR agency for potentially upcoming recession or economic depression. So what even is a recession? A recession is a significant decline in economic activity. It's spread across the economy, and it lasts more than a few months. They've been worldwide in the past. They have far-reaching impacts on society and can lead to financial problems for organizations, businesses, and individuals. And, we have seen economists and the Fed work on measures to kind of improve the recession or the economic situation so that we don't go fully into a recession. They've improved their skills at predicting recessions, but they haven't seemingly improved the severity and the length of recessions, at least in predicting them. So it's difficult for business owners and individuals to prepare on short notice. So we want to look at these signs, see the writing on the wall, and take action so we're prepared. So I have 7 tips for you. We're not doomsdayers, we're strategic business owners who see something on the horizon and take action. And whether or not we go into a long-term, full-blown recession, these are still steps that you take in your business to be more efficient, more resilient. And so regardless, it's a good, kind of plan. So number 1, you're going to look for spots where you can be more efficient. So if your instinct is to try to cut costs right away, that might seem like something that, maybe if there's glaring things in your business that you can go without, then maybe trimming and cutting costs is a good idea. But don't lay off your best employees or jump the gun on making huge cuts. Instead, you're going to look for ways to improve your efficiency. So some examples are you spending too much time on something every single week? So if there's something like a task you're doing and you're repeating it every single week, or it's something that you personally are spending too much time on, and it's like a process or some kind of system or a task in your business that's like over and over again. It could be like customer acquisition, or it could be something around reporting or building strategies or whatever. If you're spending way too much time on something every single week, can you invest a little money in software that could automate it? That'll save you and your team tons of time. If reporting is causing you huge headaches, can you streamline your systems and create more actionable reports, which will help boost client confidence during this rocky period? Making reports, things that are recommending, maybe it's quarterly or something, and you're recommending certain strategies to them based on what you've experienced with their results. You're reporting the results and kind of showing how they can take action in their business based on what worked or what didn't work. And you want, your clients to feel more confident in having you support them so they can weather this rocky period. And you're offering up your professional insights based on, even no results is information that you can glean. So what can you do to save yourself time, automate your efforts, and get into more of a flow state and use your output, your energy towards things that are going to be revenue generating activities and grow your business or bring in new business versus spending time on tasks that are repeated over and over that you can automate. So, those are some examples, like software that you can automate, maybe CRM, send out follow-up emails after you speak with a client, keeping track of things, have the CRM ping you when you need to be following up, things like that. Number 2, to weather the storm, recession-proof your business, is support your team. Nurture your top talent. It's always important. Strengthen your team. And it's really important as we go into a scary time. So take time to reaffirm your mission, your vision, your values to help your employees, your team feel really valued and connected to your company. And you can remind them why they chose your company, ask for their commitment to the path forward, through the ebbs and flows and the challenges ahead. It's like making them feel like their work is part of something bigger, a bigger mission, a bigger purpose. And when employees feel connected to a larger purpose during economic hardships, they're more likely to stay committed to overcoming challenges as a team. So if the work is a little bit slower, getting them to kind of see that the mission and the vision of the company is to help our clients weather the storm and provide them the best, most up-to-date strategies that are actually moving the needle these days, and to be an extension of our clients' teams and to support a certain type of business that we truly believe in. And one of my values as an agency is this feeling of being in control of your time, flexibility, working with clients you love and that you truly believe in. And that's a value to me that's extremely important. And I want my team to feel that same level of autonomy and control over their time and schedule. So I like to remind them, it's a challenging time right now, but I really value the work that you contribute to our clients and to our agency, and the flexibility that you're able to experience, I know is really beneficial to you as a mom, as a really busy mom, or so you can take on other projects or write that book you've always been looking to write. So that's something that's core to our business, and I'm so glad that you have that autonomy in your personal life too. And just remind them, we are here to support these clients. We know the founders. We love being a part of their business, and we can help them weather the storm. So help your employees feel connected to a larger purpose. And that's number 2, helping your employees feel supported and stronger as a team and appreciated. Their efforts are invaluable to the success of your agency. Number 3 is be adaptable. Sometimes client messaging may need to shift quickly when changes occur. You have to stay flexible. We've seen it for years. It's nothing new. Don't get overly attached to your plans. You can make plans. Plans are made to be broken, rules are made to be broken. I don't know, whatever the saying is, but consider prepping for different scenarios along the way too. And don't be so invested in this one strategy, because things may change. The economic landscape will ebb and flow. The news cycle could have some emergency. When the pandemic hit, it was like Nobody was really talking about anything. Everything seemed unimportant, right? And for a client, we were going to launch a new patented lipstick, and everyone's wearing masks. And that coincided directly with our launch runway. And so we had to pivot, and change, and that's okay. And that will help you, be kind of resilient. You're going to need to be sensitive to changing priorities with your clients and tailoring your message and outreach to reflect the impact of this potential impending economic crisis. So our work should reflect the world we're living in, and you can adjust based on what's happening. So shifting the messaging and making sure that you're cognizant of what's happening in the world. Your pitches can still be aware and not tone deaf. So that's being adaptable, being willing to change your strategy, being willing to change your pitch angle. So the other thing, this is a big one, probably the biggest one, is you want to educate your clients about the value, the lasting value of PR during challenging economic times. I have had my business stay successful and profitable during 2 recessions or economic downturns. We've weathered those storms. It's hard, but as a PR pro, you have power in shaping the stories that are being told in the media, right? We're communicators. So don't play into that fear-mongering mindset and all the news that's doom and gloom. I hate that. I hate that negativity. I try not to let that negativity come into my emotional state, and we're not going to play into that fear mongering. So you want to avoid divisive language or panicking your clients with fear-inducing language about the recession, and you want to focus on shaping reader or consumer relationships with your clients in positive ways as you pitch the media during this time. One of our biggest fears as agency owners is that the recession will cause you to lose your clients and therefore your income streams. I had found that we were able to show clients that they were going to come out on top ahead of their competitors if they kept their investment in PR because it's brand awareness. So it's a time when you have to make sure your clients understand the enduring benefits of PR even during a recession. It is a time when companies will pull back and they're going to cut costs on marketing, advertising, all of that. But we know that companies, it's been shown over time that companies that stay consistent tend to survive better. They stand out, they keep their customer base. And we know PR is also more important than ever during a time of crisis. So you'll be able to create a voice for your clients and speak directly to their audiences with clear messaging that will resonate with them. It's a way to support your clients with keeping that connection and being the company that sees them and understands what they're going through and provides solutions, not necessarily to sell them stuff, but just understanding camaraderie, commiseration, and we're all in this together, and whatever, language is appropriate for your clients. Companies that don't keep doing PR during a recession will get left behind and get forgotten about. That is the time to make a lot of noise and get noticed when everyone else is not around. So that's number 4. You've got to educate your clients about the lasting value of PR during an economic downturn. Okay, number 5 is kind of counterintuitive, but consider raising your rates now before a full recession hits. You can raise your rates anytime in your business, and it's up to you whether you do it for your current clients or just for new clients. So you can decide, is it across the board? Is it for new clients? If you have clients with contracts, maybe they're about to come up for renewal, consider using that tactic to ensure that they renew and stay on over the next 6 months. So it's like locking in a preferred rate for that next contractual 6 or 12 month period, because your agency is raising rates and you're going to allow them to lock in their rates. You can say something like, hi, client, I've loved working with you over the last 6 months or year or whatever, and I'm really excited about the momentum and the results that we're generating. And I wanted to reach out as your contract is about to come to an end. We also have a rollover period. It just like extends month to month. So you may be in that month to month period, or you may be approaching the end of that 6 months. Either way, that's a good time to bring it up and say your contract, your 6 months is like winding down, and our agency has recently increased our rates for, our new contracts or our contract extensions. But as a current client, if you're willing to sign on for an extension for another 6 to 12 months, I'd be happy to honor your current rate and lock you in. And that's a really good incentive to lock in those contractual obligations with your clients so that there's income that you can count on. That's what my goal is for you, for me, for everyone: consistent, predictable, recurring retainer income, right? So having their retainer agreements locked and loaded for a certain period of time, and also making sure that they're kind of staggered, because you certainly do not want your contracts to all come to an end at the same time in case somehow there is a mass exodus. So look at that as an incentive. Bring it up to your clients. Okay. Number 6, secure any financing now. So throughout the course of a recession, sometimes small business owners may need to ask for financial help, even if it's expensive. And don't think about that as a sign of failure. Instead, try to get ahead of the curve by securing some kind of emergency lifeline, some financing before you may actually need it, because you're much more likely to be approved for a business line of credit when your company is profitable. So do what you can now to qualify. This is if you don't have, let's say, 6 months of savings. That's business and personal expenses saved to help you with that runway. And it's not, like I said, it's not a sign of failure. It's a protective measure. I'd rather have you have a business line of credit than start putting everything on credit cards with huge interest rates. Try to have some savings. And if you need a line of credit, now is the time to secure any financing, because it's going to be harder to qualify. And the last thing is focus on networking and expanding your pool of prospective clients. Now is the time to build your prosperous client pipeline. You have to kind of think about having really solid relationships. That is going to drive the success of your agency. Your goal should be to nurture your current clients, keep them happy, keep them in the door, be the partner to them, help them weather the storms. So we want to keep existing clients in the door. It's harder to get new clients than it is to keep current clients happy. So you want to keep these guys sticking around and nurture those relationships, retain them during this time, and also try to create new relationships to land new clients. And now's the time to be doing that. So you can even reach out and educate potential clients, like any warm leads that you've had, anybody that's talked to you in the past, any companies where you have an existing relationship and you want to give them some education on concrete ways that PR would help their business survive the recession. The more that clients kept their expenses in the bucket of awareness, those were the companies that survived. And the ones that cut costs by saying, well, advertising is non-essential, they didn't capture that market share when all their competitors cut costs too. So you can also diversify the services that you offer. So if you see competitors that are offering new services, or there's new trends that you can pick up on in your niche, maybe you expand your menu of options so you can entice new businesses to your agency. And you can look to either execute on those services yourself, or you can bring in a freelancer that you have a preferred relationship with, and then, mark up their services, something like that. Or, we're looking and seeing a lot of crossover with affiliate marketing and affiliate management. And so we are working towards managing those programs for our clients. And the benefit to us is that we're able to offer media outlets preferred rates for affiliate revenue, affiliate compensation. So like the client may not know how to set up and manage these programs, and you can offer that as a service in tandem with PR. And the benefit is that you're pitching the idea and you're managing the affiliate commissions, the affiliate portal, offering them those links, and you're working with the commerce editors to ensure that it's like a seamless connection where they're featuring the product, linking to their affiliate commission link, and maybe you get your PR retainer fee plus a fee to do their monthly, like a flat fee to set up their affiliate program, and then a monthly fee to manage it. And then some people will even take a percentage of sales through the affiliate platform, like a small percentage, 5%, which is not nothing. So keep that in mind. That's one additional service, and a lot of ways that it's very helpful for clients, because that's also so enticing for the media. Okay, and then let me recap. So how to prepare your agency for a recession. Number one, look for spots where you can be more efficient. Maybe you're investing in an inexpensive software that'll save you time. Time is money. And you also want to support your team and make sure that they realize that their efforts are invaluable to your company, and remind them of the values and the vision you have for your business, and help them stay committed and connected to your company. Number three, be adaptable. That means changing messaging. That means changing your strategy, being flexible on those things in case different scenarios come along the way, so you're prepared and you're not scrambling. Number four, educate your clients about the lasting value of PR during this time. That this is a time when companies pull back on things like PR and marketing, so the ones that stay consistent will stand out and survive when their competitors are struggling. Number five is now is the time to consider raising your rates before a full recession hits. Lock in those contracts and use a potential increase in rate as a way to entice your existing clients to sign additional 6 months, 12 months to their service, so that you lock them in at your current rate, your preferred rate. Honor the current rate. And number six is secure any financing now. When your business is healthy and successful, this might be a time to lock in a business loan when the rates are still, on the downside of going up, and your business is more profitable to get you more likely to be approved. So secure any financing now, and then focus on networking and expanding your pool of prospective clients. Hit up those warm leads, hit up those friends you have that are the super connectors that have tons of contacts. Let them know who you serve, how you serve them. That's what I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.